So, focusing on 2025, it's going to be a very interesting year, to say the least, between many different studios within the film industry, such as the Walt Disney Company, with their Snow White live-action remake, and in this case, the subject of today, Warner Brothers, with their upcoming A Minecraft movie. Now, I'm sure that a lot of you have seen this trailer that debuted some time ago, a couple of days ago, that really backfired for Warner Brothers, backfired for Jack Black, and all due respect to Jason Momoa, who, by the way, has been very much keeping to himself over the fan criticism, over the criticism from the general public. Heck, there are non-Minecraft fans that even see this movie for what it truly is. This is Mike Zero. Subscribe if you're new, and like this video to see future updates. You can also follow me at Mike01. I thank you also very much for the great and kind support. So, a Minecraft movie already has well over 1 million dislikes on the main trailer, and that's just on this platform, but across all forms of social media, this is getting ratioed to an extent that we have never seen before, alright, even outperforming what has been going on with Snow White 2025, and that is very revealing. Now, a lot of it has to do with how Steve is presented in this movie, how Jason Momoa's character is also being presented in this film, the structure of the trailer. A lot of people are saying, what in the world is this? Fans that either grew up with Minecraft as a game are just looking at this as if it's something alien, something of not, of this world, something that is not even associated with the video game. But what's interesting about this has a lot to do with Jack Black's overall stance about the criticism and about the growing backlash, and how so many fans, by the way, are boycotting this movie right off the bat, and it's not good for Warner Brothers at all. Let's get into this. Now, with the Minecraft movie trailer already receiving record-breaking backlash for Warner Brothers due to their lack of creative vision that backfired for not just the studio, but also for Jack Black, who plays Steve in the upcoming 2025 film. Now, one crucial development going on right now has more to do with Jack Black attacking the fans yet again and going into full-on damage control mode over the project. Now, Jack Black delivered the following: I just think the backlash that we are getting is ridiculous, and coming from grown men that just don't understand that this is a film not just for them. This is a film for the new generation. And if you just don't get that, then I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I'm looking over the negative we are getting with this thing, and all I can say is, so what if Steve is in human form? So what if Steve has a beard? I just think it's a bunch of nitpicking by these Minecraft fans that really need to understand that this is a movie that needed to be like Jumanji, and having been part of Jumanji, it's our way to really connect with the audience in the theater. You need humans. We didn't want the characters to look like Minecraft characters. But back to the criticism. It's so undeserved and has no place in this world. From how I play Steve to Jason's character design, all these fans nitpicking over anything is just so childish, and it is childish behavior, and it can be laughable, quite honestly. I mean, Warner Brothers and the whole crew involved really made the best product that they could, and their way to connect with the audience. I'm noticing men in their 20s, 30s, and 40s that just believe that this needs to be a more mature film or something, or that Steve should have looked different. I completely disagree. Our portrayal of Steve is the most innovative design that we have put in a video game adaptation in many years. I am more proud of this project than what I did with Jumanji or Borderlands, and I couldn't be more proud about this one. You are always going to have naysayers when you are dealing with a major brand like Minecraft and a major video game like Minecraft, that fans just get this idea of what Steve is supposed to be in the film. Look, I loved Bowser in the Mario movie, and I think I did an excellent job with that, and I think I did just as good of a job as Steve in this one. Do I sing? Well, I think you were going to have to find out on that one in this movie, because I think fans are going to be very surprised about that. Now guys, let me just stop here for one moment. So he's obviously alluding that Steve is going to sing in this movie. Not quite sure how that's really going to connect with the audience, or how that's going to really present itself as. Something tells me it's going to come across as very cringe, very out of place, and not really welcomed in the Minecraft movie. We'll have to wait and see how that's going to be done. But the fact that he is really just going all out, the fact that he is saying that, you know, he's so proud of the design of Steve, he's so proud of the way it's presented in this movie, and how any fan that has any kind of level of criticism about this film should really just stay in their lane. That's basically what he's saying. That the fans don't know what they're talking about. That there are men in their 20s, 30s, and 40s that are nitpicking over this movie, saying that it's really meant for the younger generation. Now look, I get it, it's a movie, you know, meant for a younger generation to an extent, but he doesn't understand that the people that are, you know, really invested in this thing, and this really is a movie that's meant for all age groups, the men that are in their 20s, 30s, and 40s actually grew up playing Minecraft that want to give this movie a shot, or that wanted to give this movie a shot. Not so much now, right? After seeing how they presented Steve in the film, after Jason Momoa's character, I don't even know what his character is. It looks very bizarre to me if I really have to say anything there. But focusing more on Jack Black, alright, he goes on to conclude, I find it absurd that so many Minecraft fans have an issue with this film. What else did you expect us to do? It would have been boring and flat, I think, if you just threw in an animated Steve, you know? How do you differ that from the video game then? This is exactly how I think many fans believed Steve would look like on film. And I just love the design of Jason's character in this thing. I mean, wow, that's something else. But yeah, again, this is not a film for adults at all, really. This is for a new generation. You need to understand that. There are those that grew up playing Minecraft, and then there are those that are younger ones playing it right now. We also wanted to reach a new audience, new Minecraft fans that could really get invested in the game. Those are the ones that we wanted to focus on. So, here's another thing about Jack Black, is that I think he's really been off the rails lately. He really hasn't been all that funny in a very, very long time, at least in the movies. I would even go as far to say that he hasn't been as funny since School of Rock or Tenacious D or any of those films. It's been a very long time. It's been since the 2000s. And when you're looking at Jack Black, right, the fact that he is just not really acting in a respectful manner, either up front or behind the scenes, and we talked about this in the last post a couple of days ago, he's honestly very angry with Warner Brothers and what they've been doing. A lot of presentations about Minecraft as a movie have been cancelled. This had a lot to do with his singing performance, which also confirms that there will be some level of singing in this film, which, again, I'm not quite sure how that's really going to work in a movie like this. We'll have to wait and see. But at the end of the day, Warner Brothers made numerous mistakes in the past. I don't think they've truly understand what they could have done here, or what they should do, I should say. They should really follow Paramount's direction and what they did with the Sonic 1 movie Backlash. When the design of Sonic was so odd and out of place, what did they do? They listened to the backlash and they fixed it. And in order to fix it, they delayed the movie in the process by numerous months. They could do the same exact thing here if they really wanted to, and that's if they really wanted to. They could use rotoscoping, they could CGI out Jack Black and put in a Minecraft animated version of Steve. They could easily do it and keep in the human characters, the side human characters, if they want to do it that way. But overall, I would like to hear what everyone has to say about this below in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel, and I will catch you guys later.